right, hello guys, welcome back. It is your girl Nadir, also known as the Queen of Swords. All right, this particular video is for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, we're going to take a look at your February 2022 reading, okay? So as always, guys, take what resonates and leave what does not. If you get a moment, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, okay? All right, Geminis. So overall, the general energy and what's going to be going on with you in February is you do have the card of the privileged lady. Okay, so some of you are most definitely are going to be more headstrong in the month of February, and I do feel like, no shade, Gemini, that a lot of your stubbornness is going to be subsiding. Okay, I feel like you guys have most definitely learned a lot, especially 2021. Okay, it may have been a challenging year for a lot of my Geminis, okay? But you guys are starting to see a little bit of relief, okay? So especially when it comes to finances, you guys are, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you got like a million or whatever, but you guys are starting to enjoy the fruits of your labor, okay? And you're starting to look at it in a different limelight as well. You're starting to appreciate a lot of things too. I feel like before, Geminis, maybe, you know what I mean, you just felt like everything was supposed to be handed to you. Or maybe you felt like, or, you know, I feel like a lot of just irresponsibility, you know, moves, especially when it comes to money. I don't know. That's just really what they're telling me, okay? Yeah, distant horizons. You guys, like I said, you're becoming more grounded and anchored, okay? And you do have the wealthy man. So like I said, this is all about the Benjamins, baby. So you guys are shifting your mindset when it comes to money, okay? All right, ain't nothing wrong with it. So let's go ahead and take a look at your love. So in February, your love, you guys are going to notice and start to realize that you are actually being mirrored in your significant other, okay? So if there's little things that you don't like, you guys are just going to be like, I don't like that. But it's really just a reflection. They're mirroring your behavior, okay? So this may be bringing up a lot of old wounds that you haven't healed. Or you guys are just really, for some of you that have came to the realization, you know, I do have to heal. You guys are really starting to like really pick it up. Be like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I really want to change that. For some of you, you're going to be a little bit aggravated by it just because you don't really know that you're being mirrored, but you actually are, okay? You don't like what you see, but this is how you act for real, okay? So, relationships are most definitely changing. And I do feel like you guys are changing your view of what you think about yourself. So your self-image is changing, okay? Let's pull a card for this. What's going on with the self-image? Yeah. Okay, so like I said, you guys are most definitely maturing, okay? And some of you may be involved with maybe a mature woman or male. Despite, you know, their age, they can be even younger and, you know, seem very mature and well put together. You know, they are helping you with this. Yeah, okay, so yeah, self-love and oneness, affection and attraction. Okay, so yeah, this is somebody that you really care about. So, you know, and they're teaching you a lot. So that's one way to, you know, help explore the different avenues of yourself. But this person is most definitely opening you up and making you realize and see some things that you have been not wanting to see for quite some time, Gemini, okay? Yeah, okay. Alrighty. So you're going to be noticing certain behaviors displayed in others in the month of February, okay? You're really going to start picking up on that. Let's go ahead and take a look at how we can attract more of what we want, regardless if it's money, abundance, or, you know, yada, yada, yada. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. It says, I will praise success wherever I see it. Okay, so the card says, when you find yourself critical of the way anyone has attracted or is using their own money, you are pushing money away from you. But when you realize that what others do with money has nothing to do with you, and that your primary work is to think and speak and do what feels good to you, okay? Then you will be in alignment not only about the subject of money, but about every important subject in your physical experience, okay? Kind of like I said before, I feel like, you know, before Geminis, maybe there was a little bit irresponsibility, especially when it comes to money, okay? I feel like your whole viewpoint was more of like, oh, I deserve this. But you guys are starting to understand it from a different angle, okay? It's not saying that you don't deserve it, but it's just like, you know, I do feel like you guys maybe have been reckless or just spending your money, and, you know, not really coming up with a game plan. It's just more so of doing things on a whim. So in order to shift that, you most definitely have to, you know, change your thought process about money, okay? Alrighty. And that's how you're going to attract more, okay? I will pray success wherever I see it. Okay? Alright, in your work and career, you do have the balance, okay? So I do feel like in the month of February, Geminis, you are most definitely guided to do one or the other. Some of you are working too much and not leaving room for play, okay? Some of you are maybe playing too much and you need to do a little bit more work. Does that make sense? So it can be a different number of things. Some of you may find yourself taking more care of everyone else instead of actually taking care of yourself, or this may be also, you know, I'm all about me, and this is a spirit's way of, you know, maybe telling you, hey, you know, you need to lend a hand and maybe help or check on other people from time to time, okay? The world does not revolve around you. You guys take that how it resonates. Also being mindful of what you're eating as well, okay? Your eating habits are, you know, and pay attention to your body, okay? Some of you may be also too busy to the point that you're stressing yourself out, okay? So just be mindful of that. So that is something that needs to be balanced, okay? Yin and yang. Some of you may also need to balance passive and active, okay? So if you guys are, you know, very passive, you just let everybody walk over you. This may be a time in February for you to stand your ground and say what you need to say, because it does have stability and standing firm on here as well. For those of you that are active, that means, you know, you're just moving all over the place, making irrational decisions without actually thinking things through. This is the time for you to slow down and look at things from a different angle, okay? Really, you know, think before you act, okay? So you guys take that how it resonates. The overall outcome that you do have is the 8 of Cups. And I kind of like this just because you guys are going to be walking away and putting yourself in alignment and balancing things out, okay? So some of the things that I mentioned, you guys are actually going to be doing, because you're going to be walking away from things that don't serve you, okay? So if you're working too much, you guys are going to be like, hey, I'm going to have to slow down and start taking out time for myself. Opposite. So if some of you are playing too much, you know, hey, I'm overspending, I'm partying too much. It's time for me to actually focus on working towards my goals. Okay, so that's really good. I don't have nothing bad to say about that. Yep, look at that. You got the 10 of Wands with the Hangman. Okay, so like I said, letting go of things, letting go of stress, and just, you know, looking at things from a different angle. Okay, what do I need to do to fix this? And that's exactly very good. King of Swords, making a decision and not feeling sorry for it. Okay, this is making rational and logical decisions. Yeah, I know I need to get my shit together, and I'm actually going to be doing it. So that's what that is. So kudos to you in the month of February, okay? Yep. Yep, making a decision, okay? Outweighing what's not meant for you, okay? And going towards what you know. And this is the balance card, because that is 6, okay? All right, let's go ahead and pull you another card. Abundance. Okay, so it says abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. Okay, and it speaks of that law of attraction, counting everybody else's pockets. So when you start doing what is best for you, following your own compass, Gemini, that's when doors of abundance will open for you. Okay, naturally open. You don't have to force anything. Because when things naturally open, that means it's meant for you, okay? Go ahead and get another card for you. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share, okay? So like I said before, I feel like some of you were kind of like in this little stingy stage, me, but you guys are understanding that, no. You have, I feel like you guys are most definitely cooperating with people. You're collaborating more with people. Like things are just opening up for you, which is very good. Let's go ahead and get you your last card. And we're going to wrap it up, okay? Continue to mature. Continue to grow. That's really what it is. That's what maturity is. It's just growing. You never stop growing. So continue to do that, okay? Let's get you a card. Alrighty. God's voice speaks to me all through the day, okay? The part of your mind in which truth abides. Let me say that again. The part of your mind in which truth abides is in constant communication with God, whether you are aware of it or not, okay? God, the divine, whoever it is that you pray to, okay? And I was putting the emphasis on truth. Alrighty, your other card and last card is the Holy Spirit speaks through me today. Alright, so basically they're saying you need to start paying attention to your intuition. You know what I mean? Your God, a God and your spirit guide and teams are most definitely leading and guiding you, okay? The Holy Spirit's voice is as loud as your willingness to listen. Are you willing to listen? You heard that, right? All right, it's time to start listening more and following your inner compass, okay, Gemini? All right, guys, thank you so much. This has been your reading for February. I'll see you guys on the next video.